Hello everyone, once again welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're most welcome, and to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always passing by, for always liking my videos, and to see that they reach far. You know, as usual, if you give video a like, this video will be able to reach different people and it will be able to reach very far. And just favor me by giving my video a like, and everything will be okay. I really I'll really appreciate. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. That's the only way we are going to support each other. As you support me, I'll also make sure I support you by giving you new videos each and every day, and to reply to you and give you more videos of your choice. And talking about the videos, this video was requested by one of my subscribers. He said he wants to know more about the horse beans because he wants to start growing the horse beans. So I say today, let me give this video out there to everyone, and let's just give the video a like, and to see that we get more update, because I'm going to be talking about it in bits. And I did talk about the horse beans sometime back, but it wasn't in details. After him seeing the video about the horse beans, I think it was I just saw it because I was just moving around the field and I was showing how the fields are doing. So he happened to mention the horse beans. So he said he wants to know more about the horse beans. So as I said, I'm now here to talk about the horse beans. First and foremost, what is horse beans? I know a lot of us we are just familiar to the beans, but not the horse beans. So horse beans is not the beans which are just eaten by the animals, but also we have got the horse beans which are for the human beings. But the only difference is the other beans is it grows shorter than the horse beans. So for the horse beans, it really grows very tall. So that is the difference. And for the other usual beans, of course, it is also different from the horse beans. If you look at the leaves and if you look at the stalk, it's really different. For the other one, for example, the beans, the usual beans, they grow again shorter and they grow larger, and their leaves are also larger than this one, the horse beans. So that's always the difference. And also the period it takes, the period also differs. This one here, for example, here in Denmark, it takes up to 5.5 months to grow. But I know in like Africa, or in a place where all the conditions are favoring, it really grows for 3.5 months. So that is the horse beans for you. And what do you need if you want to grow the horse beans? Because right now ours here is in the flowering stage, so which is again very crucial stage. Now let's start it from down. What do you exactly need if you need quality horse beans? And after, I'll also talk about the advantage and all those disadvantages of the horse beans. So stay tuned and enjoy the video. Keep watching. So horse beans, one thing you need to know is since you don't plant the stalk, you're going to plant the bean, the seeds. As usual, one thing you need to know, you need to have in mind is if you need a quality outcome of the horse beans, for example, the yields, high yields, you always need to get one. You have to get the good seed variety to plant, and the variety which will suit your area. For example, if you're in Africa, you'll always need the variety which will suit your area. So the variety is one of the factors you always need. And the other thing is the soil. First of all, you will need a soil which is well drained, because horse beans cannot do well in waterlogged area. Why? Because it may easily rot. You know, like any other beans, if you plant it in the hole and it's waterlogged area, don't expect anything to germinate, and instead it's going to rot. So that's another condition. And the other thing is timing. Also, make sure you time for these horse beans. It's like planting any other beans. If you're watching this video from Africa, you know our seasons. We always have got 2 quality seasons, so you always know which quality which season to plant your beans. So for us here, it's only once a year because it takes longer than any other thing. So this is it. It takes longer than if you were to plant in Africa. So here it takes 5.5 months, and in Africa it takes 3.5 months or 3 months. So depending on the conditions. And the other thing is you make sure you have enough rainfall, which shoots, which is going to support the growth, and which is going to support it at the flowering stage until the end. So that is it. And also you'll make sure you have got enough sunshine, and like any other green plant, sunshine is very important for the growth of a crop. So that sunshine, for example, here right now is now shining a lot. We're in summer, right? That's why you're seeing everything is just green. So sunshine will support the plant to make its own food. That's photosynthesis. That's that's what you really need. And the other thing, as I said, the rainfall, you need to have reliable rainfall all times, because one, as usual, for any other thing to grow, you'll always need enough rainfall. At least it will support the growth. And even if it reaches, and if it reaches the fruiting, the flowering stage also needs enough rainfall for it to flower very well, and to also avoid the abortion. So those are the main things you'll always need to make sure they're in place. And of course, also your climate. Again, you'll have to look at your climate, and those are some of the factors that you'll need if you want to plant the horse beans. So right now, I was now already in the flowering stage. That's why you can see it's really looking good. And how is it even pollinated? Because like another thing, I need to tell you about the pollination itself. Because, for example, here, our pollination here is mainly by, it's now the means of pollination here is by, we use the, for us here, we don't use the wind, but of course, they're always pollinated by the bees, you know. Bees pollinate our crops. That's why you find even a lot of farmers providing the bees around, you know. They put around the field, they are putting the bees there. That's purposely because they want the horse bean to be pollinated. That's the main thing. And also, the other thing you need to know about the horse beans is it has got softer stalk compared to the other usual maize of our and usual beans of ours. It is very tall. It grows taller, and also the stalks are very soft. That is another now, when you come now to the difference. So I already gave you some of the conditions which you had. So now let's look at some of the, okay, apart from, talking about condition also, when you plant a horse beans like this, it will always need area which is not exposed to to too much wind, because one, what the wind will do is, when the wind is too much, since the stalk is very soft, and again, it is taller. So what will happen? The wind will pour everything down, you know. And once the wind pours it down, you know what will happen? It's going to be hard for you to harvest, because it will now break others, it will lie down. But the only advantage with the horse beans is they are always packed, you know. They're always it is really packed. The other one supports the next one, the neighbor also supports the neighbor. That's always the advantage, because mainly the wind breaks it in the early stage when it is still young, you know. The wind tends to break it so much and tends to put it down so much. So that is all about the horse beans. And what is the advantage of the horse beans? If you want to grow the horse beans, what is going to be your advantage? Yeah, as I said, horse beans, there is a reason why people plant it. There is a reason why a lot of Scandinavian countries are growing the horse beans. One of the reasons is it provides source of protein to your animals, you know. I said this is just mainly for the animals. So for us here, we are using it for source of protein for our dairy cows. And like any other person or a farmer out there, you will know that your cows, to have maybe for you to get high quality milk, if you're a dairy farmer, you'll always need horse beans. You always need protein in your feeds, you know. So this is where we get the protein from. We grow our beans, it gives we crush it, and then we mix it as a concentrate in our we mix it in our feeds for feeding our cows. And then in the end, we're able to get the protein in the milk. High quality milk needs protein. It has to have a high fat content. So those are the things they always consider. If you have all those ones, your milk is a quality one, and you'll always get a higher price. So that is the advantage of the horse beans. And the other advantage of the horse bean is when it comes to the weeds, you know. For example, if you look here, since it is planted close to each other, and also when it grows, it covers the whole area. So it's very hard for the weeds to compete with the horse beans. Like any other beans, if you plant it closer, the weeds are not going to compete with it so much, you know. But for the horse beans, it grows very tall, and the weeds now, they are down there, they cannot really compete with it anymore. Because right now you can even see, you're not seeing any different, like I can't see anything different. I'm only seeing the beans alone. So that is the advantage of the horse beans. So if you're out there, please, you make sure you read more about the horse beans, and also you make sure you do some research about it before you plant, so that you are able to gain or to get the benefit of the horse beans. Because I know a lot of farmers outside there, for example, in Africa, when we are feeding our cows, we always tend to forget about some of the concentrates or some of the food nutrients. Like for example, talking about the protein, you always forget about it. You just feed your cows on the grass, which is not going to be something good. Your cow will just grow, and in the end, you'll not get what you wanted. For example, if you're a dairy farmer. So that's all about the horse beans. So now, if you look around here now, we are having a lot of windbreakers on the sides. You see, all those trees are supporting the horse beans. As I said here, the wind is extremely too much. The speed at which it's blowing is too much. So that's why a lot of farmers don't plant it in an open space area. They plant it at least on the sides. They keep the trees. They plant a lot of windbreakers for it to support the entire stuff, you know. So that is it. So guys, keep enjoying the video. We are still going on. If you haven't subscribed, please you make sure you subscribe. And if you have subscribed, you make sure you turn on your notification bells, and always keep liking the video so that we are able to move very far, and other people are able to know more about the horse beans if they have not been hearing about it. For me, I've never heard about it, but I've done my research and everything is okay. And if you're outside there, if you want to request the video, just go to my comment section, you comment about it, and then say you need this video. I'll always reply to you directly, and always reply to you via your video. A lot of people have been requesting for the videos, and if you see most of my videos, people have been requesting for them. A lot of people have been requesting for my videos, but I always reply to them by giving them the video they want, by giving them the content they want. Others go for animals, others say want to know more about the crop. All in all, I always do, and I'm here to give you what I can. And if I've forgotten anything outside there, please you make sure you come to my comment section. Feel free to comment and say this is ABCD. I'll be able to know from there. We are here to learn, and I'm not perfect, by the way, in these things. Also, I did the research, I learned about it, so that's why I'm sharing with you, and I always share with you every day. And you make sure you also share with some other people. If you see my video, please just give it a like, share it to other people, you comment. Yeah, we shall always keep on learning, because agriculture is the way to go. No one lives without agriculture. At least everyone is depending on agriculture. That's what I can say, because without agriculture, there's no life. That's why my channel, Agriculture World Happiness, is here to give you the full content about the agriculture. And that's why my channel is here to inspire you to do more in agriculture. And that's why my channel is here for everyone. So you make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And we're now coming to the end of the video. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.